We're at STN West in Reno, Nevada. My name's Derek Bryant. I am the Test Development Manager in charge of the school bus program for the National Institute for Automotive Service Excellence. I'm also an adjunct instructor for Northern Virginia Community College. So what I see most for requests about technicians need to achieve certifications is training, and training specifically in electrical. Electrical touches everything that we do in the automotive and trucking industry. If you do not understand electrical, you're really leaving a lot on the table in your career. Your air conditioning systems to engine controls, even your suspension and steering systems now have electrical components in them. And if you do not have a good grasp of the basics of electrical diagnosis and theory, you're leaving a lot behind in your career. Electricity is electricity, no matter whether you're dealing with a 12-volt system or a 800-volt system. But if you're going to be working on electric propulsion and you do not have a good grasp of electrical principles and electrical diagnostic strategies, you are going to struggle with this. But if you have that good grasp, not only is that going to improve your diagnostics with regular ICE engines, but it's also going to make it a lot easier for you to step into the world of electrified vehicles. Most people that do this find that they enjoy it a lot more than working on the ICE vehicles at that point. Yeah, you absolutely need to understand what components are high voltage and what the safety procedures are around them. Because even if your only thing you're doing on these are brakes and tires, you still want to know what parts you can come in contact with, what parts you shouldn't come in contact with, and what a good component looks like compared to a component that needs a repair. If you don't know, you don't know. That will end up being a liability to your group, because then you're not going to have repairs addressed in a timely fashion. Also, it's going to make sure that your people are safe. When you're electrically aware, you are ready to be able to work around these vehicles and understand that there are risks and notice what those risks are. And this way you are able to not only have that vehicle turn around in a good amount of time, but you are also able to assure that everybody around you is safe. A lot of components on these vehicles are only warranted for a year. The propulsion system does have a much longer warranty on it, but if you need to service things such as air dryers, the power steering system, those have much shorter warranty times, so you will be working on those sooner rather than later. And knowing how to perform a safe shutdown keeps not only you safe, but the drivers and occupants safe and everybody else in the shop. Oh, the training's been great here. That base electrical, if you understand it, whether it's 600 volts or 12 volts, the principle's the same. It's all the physics of electricity. That 50-volt threshold will help your people be safe and keep the vehicles on the road. The training here has been excellent. We've had some good conversations about what's going on in the industry, what's moving forward. The school bus industry is one of the industries that we expect to see electrification to continue an upward trend in several markets, and having this training available to these guys makes them confident. It takes the scary part out of it. Everybody talks about, and even we do a bit in the beginning just to emphasize how important it is. There is a bit of a scare factor to it, but once you understand the principle, it's just like when we're working around gasoline. Gasoline's a dangerous, flammable liquid, but once you understand what you're supposed to do around it and how to be safe around it, you can work on it confidently and without any risk to you or the public. One of the big things is to look at your OSHA regulations and go out and get trained.